9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zip!
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Yes, we continue. And this time we return to the save that we started FM26 with. I intend to do this save throughout FM26. It's a nice way to see how the men's side of the game and the ladies side of the game work out. And see what the key differences are between the two. We've already discovered one key difference. Hi, Spurs fan. How are you, man? Yeah. I hate to say I was right. God, I hate it when I'm right. No, especially when it comes to Liverpool. I mean, when they win, it's good, but when they lose, it's bad. And when you can see it coming from a mile away, it's even worse. I'm surprised that I am very surprised that Arne Slot's tactics are the way they are at the moment. I have a bad feeling that he's not going to stay in the job for long. Yeah, he could be gone. I maybe if this keeps up, he'll be out the door, man. Yeah, because Liverpool yesterday, when I was watching them play, because I stopped the stream to watch them play, and within 50, I think it was about 20 minutes into the game, you could see that they were just like Chelsea, they were targeting Liverpool's right flank. Conor Bradley, Mo Salah wasn't coming down half the time, right? He was coming down near midfield, but he wasn't coming deep into our own half. He was staying out more like an outlet. But this impacted Liverpool greatly because Jeremy Doku is pretty good on the ball, and with that they were always overloading that side of the pitch. So there were many moments when Gravenberch was pulled out of position when he should be in the middle, and then there were times when Conor Bradley had to decide between two players. I mean, guys, you make the same tactic in Football Manager, you're gonna get punished too. So it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. And the other part that really, I was like sitting down here going, what is Florian Wirtz doing out on the left flank? I'm like sitting down there going, and the commentators were going, yeah, they got their central midfield spine back. And I went like, yeah, but Florian Wirtz isn't a hustler. He doesn't physically bully defenders. He's better in the middle, where he's got players running off him. He can play short little passes. He can link up play and then get into the final third. I mean, he hasn't had an assist yet this whole season, mind you. I mean, he has created a few goal scoring chances, but let's remember this: he has not generated a single assist in the Premier League. So it looks like Arne Slot is trying to figure out where to put him. And at that point in time, I was going, look, if you why don't you just bench him, put Cody Gakpo there? If you want to do something with Florian Wirtz, I don't know. I can't think of how to use him presently in any form or shape. The only way it's going to work is Mo Salah is told by the manager to come back, track back and help them defend. Because when they were in their low block, it was painful to watch Liverpool defend. Is Wirtz a decent box-to-box? I don't think so. He doesn't have the physicality for the job. Doku is very, very good. Jeremy Doku is an exceptional winger. Very good close control, extremely agile with the ball, good with the ball in close quarters, dribbling. So he can turn players quite well. So he needs players to shut down his options. So that's why you need Mo Salah to track. So if Mo Salah tracks, then you at least cut one of his options off. Maybe he wants to come inside. That way, it's easier for Conor Bradley to tackle him. But when you have Conor Bradley worrying whether he's going to go left, whether he's going to go right, and then, Gravenberch has to come in to help him out, that just kills your whole system, because then your middle has lost its counter-attacking option because Gravenberch is too deep. So I was very disappointed with Liverpool. They deserve to lose. I knew that going into that game, if Liverpool don't change their style of play, they're going to lose by at least 2 goals. So when the match became 2-0, I went like, yeah, there's no way they're coming back. The way they were playing didn't change. It did not change. I don't think Frimpong is faster, but don't forget, Conor Bradley can defend very well. But no matter what, and whoever you put there, 2-on-1 pace doesn't help. It doesn't help. Because you're just going to have somebody running very aggressively left and right. They were creating a 2-on-1 on the flanks, and Mo Salah wasn't tracking back. So Liverpool collapsed. Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference if Frimpong was playing. It would have been the same result. And I think Conor Bradley is better against. I think man for man, right? Conor Bradley is better as a tackler. What they should have done is played Frimpong instead of Salah. Then it would have worked. If they had benched Salah, or maybe put Salah out on the left flank, you would have been pissed off with that, turn him into a winger. But right now, I think Liverpool are paying the price of thinking that because now it feels like Liverpool have a system with square pegs and going into round holes. Yeah, he might be off, but I think it's just not off form. Not coming back to defend is not got nothing to do with form, no. Yeah, I don't think it's just form, because once bad results start happening, they kind of, it's like a snowball coming down a hill. No, it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just gonna snowball out of control. Yeah, it's just that, I think Liverpool have a lot of thinking to do. This defeat is bad. I think it brings them to 5 defeats now this season. They can kiss their top 2 goodbye. There's no way they're finishing in the top 2. Champions League 4th spot is the best they can aim for. And with teams like Manchester United coming to form now, City playing well, Chelsea playing well, Arsenal dropped points, right? But they were 6 points clear before the game was played, right? So then now it's 3 points clear, I think. Yeah. Liverpool made mistakes in the transfer market, and it's going to haunt them now. Okay, welcome to the show, guys. So we're going to continue this. Let's check in with our safe. At the moment, I'm in the middle of a interesting meeting, right? So basically, Carsten Rump has come in with development advice about my under 21. So I've decided as well. I was about to do a youth academy safe, no? Yeah, there are so many things I want to do now. Like, I want to see what it's like. Right? Not necessarily we know what the game is like at the moment, but there's no point getting all upset about it, right? So I am, of course, I think many areas can be improved, but it's like, you got lemons, you make lemonade, right? Okay, you don't try and make a lemon meringue pie because you don't have the ingredients now. So we don't have the ingredients to make lemon meringue pie. We'll just do with lemonade. So what I'm going to do is, like, for some, I get advice, I'm just going to toss them back into the youth team, because there's really no point me setting an aggressive training schedule for them, because I can't. And then remember the ladies side, they're in the 2nd division, and we can't even set up custom schedules for them. So that's another beautiful thing that's happening. But it's okay. Here, I wish SI would have given us a way to select all instead of apply all advice here. Yeah, because I don't want this advice to be applied. Like, I don't want this. I don't know what the dressing room atmosphere, discuss potential issues with Marlon Ritter. I do not want to end up in the room with him. So I want to know, if I click this button, do I go into the room, right? So let's find out. Send. Okay, they sent everyone on language. Okay, good. So this one looks like this wasn't. Okay, that's good to know. Observations, what are the observations? Actions. I've taken 3 actions and 4 observations. Okay, all right. Analyst report, staff meetings, I'm getting advice and reports. I can change this now. Player targets every week, staff meetings, we'll do them every fortnight. Yeah. Analyst reports, we want it every week. Let's see whether we get analyst reports. Okay. Because we want to see what the analyst reports are like. Responsible. I think we will be going for these meetings, because I noticed something about the meetings. Yeah. Wow. I didn't click that, no. We just jumped out. This is so, look at the UI, right? It's so, one of the reasons why my UI is very responsive, because of the settings I did in the NVIDIA GPU card. It's extremely responsive. So I'm actually have to, we go through pages really quickly now. Okay, let's look at the situation with our team. The men's side, okay, we're not doing well. We had 3 draws. The women's side have won every single game. So yesterday we were doing the whole video on the white forward, right? So we are definitely going to be returning to something along those lines, because I definitely, whatever it is, right, these 2 teams will play the same tactic all the time. So if they play one tactic, the other team has used the same tactic. So let's see what we have in our team for the men's side. We got Abiyam. Let me think about. I don't use strikeless at the moment. I mean, the striker system is decent. I mean, we can use that, but remember yesterday we were talking about wide forwards and how we can use the 4-3-3 and the 4-2-3-1, and how the 4-2-3-1 can help us with wide forwards, make them give us options in the final third. So I'm still in that whole I want to make tactics more than I want to do anything else. So I'll focus on that right now. Okay, we could go to Daljit's Mad Ball, the 4-4-2, which is also quite funky. But we'll go with the 4-2-3-1 because we haven't done the 4-3-3-1 yet, right? So we're going to load. I think I have a 4-2-3-1 somewhere. Yeah, Como's 4-2-3-1 could work. Any other 4-2-3-1s? I don't want people to see the Como tactic. Okay, we got the 4-2-3-1 here. All right, so we got a 4-2-3-1. We got winger. Now I'm going to turn these guys into tracking wingers. Yeah, so they will come back. Then this guy is a channel midfielder and a channel forward. So there's too much channeling going on in this tactic. Okay, so we'll just get him to be a center forward. And we'll get him to be like I'll get him to be a free roll. We'll try that out. Okay, go to player instructions. He has roam from position. Okay, so then we got screening defensive midfielder. That means he's actually now no out of possession. They're playing a different tactic. Yeah, I just noticed it. I just saw it and then I went like no, that's not what I want him to do. So go back to combine. So this guy is a tracking winger. This guy is a tracking winger. This guy is a tracking attacking midfielder. This guy is a central outlet. Okay, and that's how we're going to set up. This guy is going to be a free roll. Then what I want to do is I want to see which of these two players is better at scoring goals, right? So we'll put a inside forward here, and then we'll play a winger here. And then we will play a pressing fullback here, this guy will be a pressing defensive. I do like the UI, guys. I don't mind it so much, no? Okay? It's not that bad. I mean, for me, I'm okay with this. I don't need both of these pages open. You give me this, I'm happy. You know, I can see everything, like I'm fine. I don't do like, funky out of possession stuff. I don't like come in here and make a funky new tactic. The safe Yoni wig is basically this, okay? And welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, so essentially we've got two teams. We've got a we've got a relegation threatened team in Bundesliga 2. And then we've got a relegation threatened team in the ladies division as well. So I've got two personalities, both clubs. One is a pragmatist and a tactical tinkerer. And the other one is a inspirational leader. He's in charge of the ladies. Both of them have to, at all times, they must use the same tactic. So we cannot, so if we're changing tactics, both teams must use the same tactic. There's no two ways about it, right? So they have to use the identical tactic without any tweaks into account for individual players. So I want to see how well we can do. So far, the men's side has managed to draw 4 times. The women's side have won every single game. And it's so right now, what I want to do is I love making tactics, right? At least at this, because that's basically the game right now. All right, so we've got them out of possession. We're going to use the same thing. In possession, we're going to use the same thing. I'm going to come in here, go to their play instructions, and make sure that out of possession have these guys. This guy is playing up top. Yeah. So we're going to get him to out of possession. We want him to tight mark, hard tackle, as well as tight mark, trigger press more often. We do the same thing with this guy because you can do it on one page. You'll just stick. Yeah, there's no like, oh no, this guy has to. Yeah, it's just the one tag. All the PIs take effect during both phases. All right, so we got this, and then we get this guy to do the same thing, out of possession. Okay, so then after that, we got to save this tactic. All right, we've done all this. And channel defender, box to box is going to go up here. DM is going to, ACB is coming here. Fullbacks or wingbacks. Since this is in possession, we'll get them to be wingbacks and get them to drive up the flank. So they get forward. See now, you look at how many fellas are getting forward. This is a happy get forward team. Okay, no one is defending in this tactic apparently. Yeah, let's see how bad. Let's see if the women can keep on winning with something as sensational as this. Now, I like to view it from here, but the way I play right now is most of my tactics are in possession, out possession shape is the same. Yeah, very rarely do I change. If I do that, I do that in a game. Yeah. So if I want to get them to defend a bit more deeper, that's when I do that. But other than that, this is fine for me. Like, I prefer to play this way. Yeah. Okay, so DPM, BDM. So they got both pressing defensive midfielders, one box to box, one DM here. We've got ACB, ball playing defender CB. We got him as a ball sweeper keeper, is it? Ball playing go, and then this one is a sweeper keeper. All right, okay. It can work. Yeah, it can work. All right, so team instructions, let's check it out. So I want to make sure that we are not doing the double. We're going to underlap on one side only, not two sides. Okay, so we underlap left only. Okay, then focus play is also going to be on the left only. So progress through will be the left focus play. Since we're trying to build play out on that side. And then final third, I think what we'll do is we will try work ball into box. Because we are such a strong team, eh? This is going to be funny, man. We are an underdog team, man. Here is the boss going, hey, I want you to, move things around and look like some geniuses and the ball. Okay, so okay. All right, done. Okay, let's see who is going to quick pick S-Man. So we got Taki. Wow. Left foot or right foot only. Oh, God, you can't score goals for us. Okay, anybody else who wants to put up his hand and say he's got a left foot? We created a tactic, now we don't have a left foot. So we might have to swap the whole tactic around because we got no left foot. Okay, let's do it this way. We want this position, right? So we want this position to come in here, go to player selection, and see what we have among all the players. Just instead of just going, like hoping to find some player. All right, so at the moment, Taki is 11 and 10, 10 and 12. He's okay, but he's better off playing on the right flank if he wanted to score goals. He can cross the ball. And Ritter, basically, he's got a right foot, also a left foot. That means he can score goals. He can come in on the right. He can also use his left foot. He doesn't have a lot of pace and acceleration, which means that as a wide forward, he's not going to break through and conquer. His dribbling is okay, but he's going to have to take on players and run with the ball. Not so ideal. Okay, then we've got this guy who's got brilliant acceleration and brilliant dribbling. So he's going to break through, and then after that, we have to worry about whether he can score goals with his right foot. I mean, we could try this guy on the left. So he's going to break through on the left side of the pitch. He is quite solid. We can play in the middle. Okay, then we've got this guy called Hamzik. Hamzik, oh, you beautiful thing, you. But again, this player, okay, basically any role that has got get further forward, he's not going to do very well. Huh? Okay, so he might be okay, but so he is also okay. He's left-footed, so we can try him. Oh no, he's the only striker we have. That's so exciting. Dixon Abiyama, 15 and 12. Okay, right foot. Who else do we do? Nathan Skita. Nathan Skita, no aggression. Maybe we'll leave him as a striker. But this guy's got a left foot. He can come in. But okay, we can try him. Although I'm not a big fan of these kind of players, which is essentially a player that, has low aggression. I don't want to sound like a broken record. That's why I paused for a course. I was thinking, should I say it? Should I not say it? Should I say it? This guy is also not too bad as a striker. Natural fitness. He can he might require us taking him off. Okay, so we can try him in the striker's position. Okay, what? Okay, so what? We do this like that? Can we do that? You have selected to replace Rickman. No, I didn't choose Rickman Tai. What the rain of foul is going on? You have selected Dai Hamzik to replace. Sometimes it's like, okay, what it did was, from the first page, whoever I clicked on is basically thinking I want to move that guy around. So that's what's happened. So if I wanted to, I had to come to this guy, then go to the player selection, and then pick somebody. Oh dear Lord. Okay. All right. So who was it that I wanted to use? I think it was this guy, right? Yeah, this guy. So we're gonna use him instead. Okay. Yeah, to replace that guy. Confirm. Why did you take me out then? Well, apparently it's a one-time thing only. Okay, you can't do it again. Sorry, it's a one-time thing. Okay. Now we got Hamsik, right? So Hamsik's got aggression, and he's got a left foot. So I'm gonna try him here. All right. Then on the left, we've got pure acceleration with the right foot. He's gonna try and get through, but he's not gonna score many. Then we've got this guy who's got a right foot, right only. Okay, right only you play. Occasionally you come in. Okay, so we got Skita. Skita is also okay. Winger, okay, I tell you what, we'll start with this guy. We'll see more winger stuff. Then you can see whether he's going to help us defend. The click to swap. Yep, correct. It's a click to swap. That's all it is. Elvedi is a 13 jumping reach. So looking at our defenses right now, we got 12 jumping reach. 13 jumping reach. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Oh yeah, I didn't get that player. What's his name? Marlon. Yeah, Marlon didn't join us. Okay, so we're gonna use Giamfi. He's got some jumping. Zimmer is decent, but not jolly. Hey, Paul Jolly, isn't he English? What, he's French? Didn't he play for an English club in his career? I think, wasn't he at... I remember seeing him in an English club, no? Hey, Mertzi FM, thanks for the raid, man, with all your friends and family members from your channel. Thanks for coming in. How was your stream? Hope you did. Hope you guys had a lot of fun, man. Hope you guys. So we're here. We're doing a save where I am managing two teams concurrently. I mean, I'm trying to manage them concurrently. So we got the ladies and the men's. So essentially what I'm doing is I've got two teams. So we're trying to see if we can, when they play the same tactical system, what's going to happen to both teams. Yeah, so that's it. So will they suffer? Will they suffer in silence? But apparently the women are doing a lot better than the men. The men are all like hopeless. The men haven't been winning any games. Horrible stream was winless in 12 and lost. Oh man, that's hurt. That hurts. I hope results get better for you. This game, yeah, it's I'm like this, out of possession, in possession. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. As long as you use counter press, better to use the same shape. That's how I feel, Having a lot of, tactically, I'm having a lot of fun. Making all kinds of funky tactics on the stream, which is strange. I think we did the traditional. We have last year we did no defenders tactic, and it did well for a while. Barcelona played Real Madrid. Then we finished. We were leading 3-0 and then lost the game 4-3. Naturally, right? You don't have defenders. And then this year I decided no strikers. And that did quite well. So it was quite a lot of fun. So I'm having fun with tactics. Okay, we got Luke Robinson. Leon Robinson. I keep changing players' names. Okay, all right, that's enough messing about. Okay, so we've got this set up. We got box to box, we got ACB. We're gonna use my patented diamond pivot. Patented. I sound so full of it now. Okay. All right, let's see whether I think, right, we should play it a bit safe. Because we don't know how this team is gonna play, right? No. We are definitely doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go to this guy and see if we can just make more forward runs, right? We don't need him to do that since we're doing the underlap. He's gonna have to check his runs. This guy is definitely gonna be going forth and conquering because that's his role, right? So he's gonna get into the area and try and score some goals. So we got that set up. So now we gotta save this tactic. Okay, we're gonna call it the Kaiserslautern. Kaiser. 4, 2, 3, 1. Gonna be an interesting way to remember. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Joey Poppa. Now this is my more inspirational personality. Apparently, look at that, man. We went to the top of the table. Somebody's come in. So we have also let the ass man and everybody else, do all the youth because I can't train them, right? I can't give them a schedule, right? So he has made an offer. We should keep an eye on in the future. Yeah, she could be. She's a brilliant, man. I left him to do all the identification of young players, and that's not bad. I'm not going to look at the attributes because I don't spoil this anymore. So we will let him sign whoever he wants to sign. Okay, and then we're just going to observe, right? You know, we're going to take that observation. We're going to depend on the reports that come in, kind of thing. So our team is doing well. I mean, we can't go to the, okay, we'll go to the data hub just to make things worse for SI. I'm sure somebody at SI is really pissed off with me right now. Lots of passes against the file third, lots of passes for it. Okay, this graphic is wrong. Okay. It means fewer passes against us in the final third, lots of passes for us in their final third. So that's what it means. So essentially, if you're here, it means you are camping really well and you're not letting them have a chance in your box. That's it. That's all it means. Okay, this is what pitch tilt means. So we're doing quite well there. And then if you look at player analytics, right? Okay, I don't know whether they fixed this because I know there was a problem before. So looking at scoring, SI probably hate the fact that I'm doing this. No? Oh, they got it fixed. Okay, expected attacking outlet. So we don't know what they're doing. Okay. We have no clue what the open expected assist per 90 are. We only know this is somewhere in the middle. Okay, all right. So Joanna Wilkstrom is our top chance creator. So we've been using so we have to look at continuing to use her in the creative role. So okay, but now I'm sorry, ladies, your tactic is about to change. You can't use this anymore. Oh no, I sense the anger coming now. Okay, so was it Kaiser, right? Kaiser 4231. So we got a Kaiser. They have to use this exact same tactic. We cannot go in. Oh, this person is better at scoring goals. Maybe we'll change the role. No dice. So who Nastrom? So what? Why? Wait, hold on a minute. Did I just see the data hub? You see this brought the data hub, right? So go to players again. Who was the superior one? Wickstrom. Okay, Wickstrom is the one. So we want to make sure that Wickstrom is playing somewhere in our tactic, or we can identify her. Okay, so we don't have a Wickstrom in our team, do we? There we do. Oh, Wickstrom was a DM. Sweet. Okay, Nyberg also good at creating chances, but hey, man, Wickstrom takes the starting position. I'm sorry. Okay, so Wickstrom is the gem. Okay, Darlin is okay. So basically, both of them didn't do anything. All right, here we've got, remember that we removed the forward rolls, right? This still has the forward runs also. Okay, that's it. Okay, free roll, Malo. Okay, that's it. We're not doing anything else. Huh? I'm like going to the ass, man, because, you know, like, I can't really tell. Like, okay. All right. Lindstrom, I have to come here now. 12, Jumpy Reach. Lungren, 12. Guy, we can't see what their attributes are here, man. Or we can, sorry, over here. Betty Davis she was playing really well on the flanks, right? Wickstrom is also quite good. But it looks like we've changed. Some of the players are not playing now. Okay. We've got Stromberg, Rim, Gresham Solo. Okay, Wagland. I remember Wagland scored a few goals for us. Okay. Nastrom is okay, I'm sorry, you know. She looks like she can score some goals. So you go to the bench. Okay, all right. Okay, so we got our defenders, I think. We got one rim player here who can play as a DM. We got no DMs here, so we got Ritson. We don't need so many here, so we're gonna take her off and put a DM simply because we need a DM in the tactic. Okay, so we got Nyberg. Okay, then got two strikers, Sandstrom and Grenholm. Grenholm played some matches. Wasn't too impressed with us, so we're gonna bring Nyberg in. Okay, that's it. Done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In before he signs unambitious shit and casuals. No need. No, look, whatever personalities, because you want to see what he does. Okay, the reason why I'm letting the ass-man do all the signings, or at least the recommendations, is because, let's face it, like if I manage, I'm only signing like all the great personalities, right? So this way, it's a slightly different save, and there's a different take on it now. Yeah. Then you guys have been in touch with a question you'd like to ask you. Wait, hold on. Let's go to responsibilities again. I could have sworn press conferences has been delegated, no? Yeah, all delegated. Can I fire my communications officer? I want to fire my communications officer. Data up, no lah. I think what has happened with SI is that they wanted to make sure that the game was. I think they focus on the areas of the game most people spend a lot of time in, and I don't think a lot of people are spending time in data hub. So they figured, well, let's just focus on other areas of the game. And I think that was a conscious decision on their part. I won't know, but I think that was it. Okay, so build up from back to front. Goalkeeper has the ball. Progression means this can swing both ways during transitions as well. Meaning defense, we win the ball back, right? Then after that, if we win it in midfield, then it's how we get it from defense to midfield and move it up basically the midfield phase. Mid block. Look, I think that for once in our lives, we maybe this depends. If you're playing a tough team, then go low block. I will stick to the mid block. Okay, press Propheto Poppa. Okay, let's go. So far, neither team, or let's not talk about it. I better not talk about it. I don't want to say anything. Who's this? This is the ladies now. So they are, done already. Yeah. So I skipped through it. No? So opposition report, are they playing a 4-4-2, which might not be even, I mean, how would you verify what they're saying? There's nothing here that tells us what they played, right? And this is ours, not theirs. Bold stance. I mean, thank you very much for making this fun. Okay. If I come in here, this is the last. We don't see the last few matches here. Yeah. The opposition report without last few matches. Formation analysis shows us this, which is notoriously inaccurate. Okay. All right. Because they say here 4-4-2. They played a 4-4-1-1 and 4-4-2. But when I play like a 4-4-2, they tell me I'm playing a 4-3-3. So if mine is not coming out accurately, that's the problem with games like this. If they give you faulty information, then you start to question everything that you see in the game. Olivia Starkenberg, this is the youth player, right? So let's see no personality here. No, this is interesting. No, playing time, future prospect will be a practical signing for the future. I'm not going to say no. I can't see the attributes as well, so I'm going to accept. Yep. You want to bring her in? It's your hit, man. Kishan snubs. So this girl has rejected a contract to join team under 19s. So appearance fee she didn't want. And then, so we lost Kishan, whoever that girl is. Sandstrom, we could part company with her. Really? Okay. She's got 3 months left. I think women's, they only have 1 season contracts, right? Just like Singapore. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, I agreed to make her a target forward. Let's see what happens when she doesn't play as a target forward. Okay, so exit talks. Yeah, let's break a few promises and see whether that upsets the apple cart. Or in this case, their cart. Yeah, I think Jolie was in a English team. I can't remember which one. But here we can't see the history. I mean, let's see if I can see the history. I don't think they have Paul Jolie, right? That's his name. So this is our Paul Jolie. Career. No, that's my career. I want to see his career. So Kaiserslautern, Auxerre. Oh yeah, they have history. But Auxerre, so it's maybe not. Yeah. Maybe I got him confused with somebody else. Richmond Tapi. Have we put him is he on the transfer list? Yeah, he's been transfer listed. So I don't want to keep him. All right, so 265, we accept the offer. Yeah, we're gonna let players go. Of course, we're gonna recruit others to come in, but I don't play with him that often. All right, so Eintracht Frankfurt. I mean, we are slowly dropping. We're worse than Manchester United. Okay, so would be suitable for our next match. What would be? I recommend balance man. No, thank you. Opposition instruction, no thank you. Any other advice I should be paying attention to? No, thank you. Okay, so we're going to go to the tag. Propheto Poppa, let's go to the opposition instructions. The reason why I'm using the mouse over is I'm just going to do it that way. There's keyboard shortcuts I can set that up for, I think. Yeah. All right. Latest results. We confirm transfer of all right, whoever you failed with the big target, I think. Training review, this is interesting. Okay, let's check out the training review. Okay, all right, training review. What have they come back with so far? What are they doing with her? No OOP role, playing position only. Okay, you think or no individual training focus. Training intensity normal. Oh, low. It is getting a bit too much already for me. I'm already wanting to go and change things. Oi. Where's training? Overview, right? See over here. Training for the women. Double intensity, right? Oh yeah, okay. So we can't change their training schedules. We tried the other day, right? So let's try again. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay. Go to custom. Cannot create new schedule. We had this set up. Remember, load. Let's just load one BTN 26 balance because the idea I wanted to get both teams. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, we can't create custom schedules for them. So let's just get out and not bother about training them. Just leave it that way. Yeah. Training review for the men. We got a couple of low hanging fruit that we want to wall up. Okay. Nope, can't criticize his training either. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm not doing much, training wise. I'm just leaving it be. I want to see how they improve, but we can't look at the older players. We can only look at the younger players. And we're just gonna leave it like that. I mean, we could come in here, go to OU first team. I could do it in such a way that I give individual training focus to the S-men. Okay, we're gonna minimize effort now in this game. Delegation. Trainer responsibility. We'll let him do the individual. It's because it's under me now, right? So we delegate this to Carsten. I'll do the general training. Right? Individual training for the under 19 is all up to them. So yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, keep it simple. At least play the game without feeling stressed out. So you sign another 15-year-old, so we can't see their. Okay, maybe we'll check on her attributes. I mean, the Nugent face is not bad. Okay, I mean, so. I was saying not bad. Now I regret saying that. Okay. All right. Low determination. Oh, my goodness. You are signing some low determination players. I don't know what you are thinking. What's the person's quality signing for the future? Wow. Okay. All right. Maybe you can see something that I don't. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll give him a chance. Remember, we're not getting too involved. Let them sign who they want to sign. And then we shall take care of it. Ask this one. Okay. Olivier Starkenberg is a new player, right? I think nice as you captain, integrate into the team and chat. Squad register. Apparently, us assistant to pick confirm. Submit the registration. We got a new player in our team, man. Assign squad number. Ask assistant, confirm squad numbers. Boom. Okay, done. Yeah, it's okay. Let him do it, Let him do it. I mean, at the end of the day, right now, we can't actually go into the game and do a lot of things on our own, right? So why stress then? Now that Andreas confirmed the squad registration, everybody's registered. Because otherwise, we just end up, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, this is a bug. Oh, that is a bug. Then, for no rhyme or reason, I get grumpy. So, this way I ignore it until SI fixes it. This way I can just enjoy the game without the stress. Otherwise, I feel I have to write a bug report every 5 minutes playing the game, which is very annoying. And this is the other thing, I was thinking. You see, imagine me. Okay, I used to, on the bug, I used to submit lots of bug reports for games. In the last couple of years, I've kind of dialed it down. I need to do it about critical bugs that I think that are really, really important to identify. Then I was thinking to myself, I was doing it for a few years, and then when I play games, my mind is focused on looking for bugs. And because my mind is focused on looking at bugs, I actually, at times, right, I don't enjoy the game anymore. That happened in 2013 and 14 as well. Because I was so, everything was a bug report. I write a nice report. I was like a quality assurance tester. That's how I felt. Because I would look for these things in the game and I would come up with, maybe it should be this. And the beautiful thing about SI is when they recognize that you are putting in an effort, they actually communicate with you and then you learn more about the game. So that's how I figured out the match engine. It wasn't because I was born in the match engine. It was because sometimes they talk and they help me understand it a bit more. But I was thinking, when you start doing this a lot, the game stops to feel fun because all you're doing is looking for those things. So I was wondering, when those guys who are working in the office, I know they're being paid to do this, but if this was my job, do you know once FM launches, I don't want to see this game for a few weeks. I'll play a different game. Because all I do is live, breathe, and eat Football Manager. Can you imagine what it must be like to do that every single day? So when people go like, there's so many bugs in the game, this and that and this. I mean, we should sometimes consider, if you had to do this job and you have to look at the bugs every single day. I know there are bugs, and then you have to prioritize which bugs to fix and which to leave to a bit later. It can be a difficult decision. It can be very painful because you know it's an annoying bug. But if you went after, say, bug B, for example, you got 3 bugs in front of you: bug A, bug B, and bug C. Okay, you want to knock out the easier to knock out bug first. Why? Because it might not have that big of a cascade effect on other bugs. But you imagine everybody is worried about bug C. But to fix bug C, there's like 25 other fixes. Every time you fix bug C, something breaks somewhere else. And ultimately, while you were focused on one bug, couldn't fix it, couldn't fix the other 2. So I can get where the challenges are. So it's incredibly important. I mean, I know I've been telling people not to buy the game. That's me. Okay, I'm telling you not to buy the game. But sitting back from where I'm sitting, I'm of the opinion that I do enjoy the game. So that is the reason why I avoid all those screens where I know there could be bugs. Which means now for me as well is if I'm going to avoid those screens, you ain't getting bug reports from me for those screens because I'm not gonna deal with that, right? So that could be it. No? I don't know. I'm not gonna call people. I'm not gonna say that now. I'll say it out loudly. I don't know. Have you noticed 2 pressing here sometimes see a big gap in front of defense? No, it depends on how you set it up. I play with 2 pressing defenders, but then I got tracking here, so that's fine. So it all depends on the players and the setup that you have. And you gotta think about, because when you have 2 pressing defensive midfielders in front of you, in front of the defenders, naturally you're gonna leave a gap. But so what's gonna happen in front of them, in front of the 2 pressing defensive midfielders? Because the pressing defensive midfielders in my tactic are meant to, I funnily play to the flanks. So I need them to go. I don't want them to screen. Otherwise, what's going to happen is the same thing that happens to Conor Bradley, or what happened to Conor Bradley against, against Man City. Exactly the same thing is going to happen. You got to have, you got to close down the space. And that can only be done with another pressing defensive midfielder. At least that's the logic that's going in my head. Of course, I would love to be proven wrong. Okay, so we're going to watch it on extended, watch it on 2D. This is the ladies, okay. These are the ladies. Come on, we got them playing from white, from right to left. So, idea is we want to funnel play to the side. See the pressing defensive midfielders are coming in. There's definitely a gap, right? But come on, these guys are. The idea is to screen, make sure it's harder to get into the center. So they got the long ball into the side, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this on full. We're not doing match engine stuff today. We're playing the game. Match engine stuff, you should come for dedicated match engine streams, where I'm willing to play an entire game in full just to see how a role moves. Now it's more like gut and feel. Okay, that's the thing. The way I really like to play the game. All right, so we got a corner. Wickstrom. Okay, we corners we have to do after the game. I keep forgetting to set up corners with this team. We forgot to set up the corners. Here comes our team. Wickstrom to Darlin. We have white. I thought we were going from right to left. No, we're going from right. I thought we were going from right to left. No, we're going from white left to right. White. We are white. You see, this is so confusing, though. Like, why is okay? Maybe I know, we are the away team, so she will be on the right. That's true, okay. I'm so disorientated because for that moment it's got nothing to do with SI. Okay, it's just the way the game is. All right, so we're gonna drop this. I'm not gonna look at this. I'm just gonna look at this. Okay, we're gonna see who's creating chances for both teams. Yeah, looking at XG for that. Okay, we're not bad. Okay, this is our build-out play so far. Right. So when we lose the ball, if we lose the ball, I want to see them basically try. When they attack, I want them to go this way, not this way. Yeah, that's why you got the We got the flanking move. Then we got this overload doing here on this side of the pitch. We want her to get it. So they're forced. Both teams are playing exactly the same tactic. But the women have been outstanding, man, this season. Joey, the motivational man. Oh, there we go. That's one of the ways we're going to expect to see that diagonal pass. That's what we want to see. It came. Naturally, I didn't think about who should be playing there, which sounds like an idiot. Okay, but never mind. We'll figure that out as we go. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Now I want to try things out. I have to go to the team and go like, okay, what's your answer is passing? 10, vision 9, decision making 10. Okay, I guess. Miluk is the free roll. She's got passing 11 vision. Wickstrom is another very good creator. So we got this all on the left side. We got Nolan, wingback. She's going to be doing the driving runs from here. Wait a minute. I forgot to change. Okay, wait. What? Was I using sit narrow yesterday or not? I can't remember now. I can't remember I was using sit narrow. Okay, I have to look at the whole. I have to maybe watch my own video again. Hey, Decisive, how are you, man? How long you think the game is? The game is stable. I can play the game, no issues. I don't crash. I don't have laggy spikes. I don't have screen tears. I don't have any of that stuff, because I kind of set it up the way I like to set up for Football Manager games. Yeah. Like FPS and all that. Yeah, if you use on this, it's not really an issue. If you're on 2D, it's not an issue. If you want to go 3D, then you have to use this. Otherwise, you get FPS loss. Oh, nice! Ooh, in again. Nice work. Our wide forward. The problem is the wide forward needs acceleration dribbling. So I don't have. There are bugs in the game. Like, for example, I can't set up a custom training schedule for my ladies. They have to use the same thing. So I just changed the narrative for myself and go, okay, training, you guys handle. Development, you guys handle. Show me what you have. That kind of thing, I mean, I can play the game in multiple ways. I'm not gonna. I am a very hardcore player, but we'll see. Sometimes it's more fun to accept what is given to you. Yeah. Okay, we got a great goal from her. It is a lot more stable than it was before. Looks like there's a lot of stability in the game right now. There's no issue about it. I think if you want to play this game, this is the best time to play the game. But you gotta be like, the white forward. Ooh la la! What a move! What a move! Well, yesterday I said you can play two white forwards in a 4-2-3-1, right? As well. But I want to do one. Let's not get greedy. Wickstrom out to Lindstrom. I like what I'm seeing, girls. Wickstrom. I hope it is not wrong for me to say girls. Okay, seriously. I'm not like. I don't do pronouns and nouns and all that nonsense. I won't call it nonsense, but I'm not into all that. To me, it's like whatever. It isn't as immersive as it isn't immersive. Okay, but frankly speaking, it isn't immersive. It's a better way of putting it, Chaser. Chaser is not immersive. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Okay, it's not. Do you know I've been playing World of Warcraft when I'm free? Do you know they use 1,200 testers for console and 86 for PC before the beta? I don't know that. Yeah. Like, okay, I don't know who they had playing on the console. Okay. I don't have a console, so I take their word for it. 86 for PC is not right. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that. That number is, I don't know where they got their number from. Somebody is making numbers up. No lah. There's no such thing. I know how many people were around me at that time. Yeah. There's a lot more than that. Yeah. Okay, good work. Okay, come on. We got the first goal, but they're not having only the toughest Tibetan. I think right now, if you play the game, it's fine. I mean, like, I am okay. I mean, like, okay, we're gonna jump into like the data hub and all that, then it gets annoying, If you look at the dribbling, it's a bit much. The match engine, okay, the match engine has issues. Of that, I have no doubt. But at this present point in time, I can't be 100% certain if it is the match engine or the data hub. Because how am I going to verify match engine issues? I need to go to the data hub. And the data hub is not giving me the numbers. So I'm like, I see a lot of dribbling, but I don't know if the numbers are accurate or not. That's the issue. Yeah. So the only people who can see if it's okay are the guys who are in the match engine team. And if they haven't dealt with dribbling, means the numbers are correct. That means to say that it could be a data issue. So I don't know. Yeah. I might try becoming one since my laptop is potato. Come on, Adisize. You can always watch me play. And then you can play vicariously through me. Okay? Vicariously through me. You just go like, Daljit, can you make this change for me? Just make this change for me. I want you to add pass into space, and I want you to tackle hard. I want you to smash that goalkeeper's legs. Do whatever you can. Break that goalkeeper's legs. You just have to play vicariously through me, Decisive. I will help you through this very trying time. Zeo has been given a final warning. It's only the 37th minute. But she is on fire. Look at that, right? This is when I know my tactic is singing a tune that I am happy with. Wickstrom 0.3 xg. Videsio 0.3 xg. Two of them have gotten into goal scoring positions. That is enough for me, for most tactics. The only problem is I don't have a short map. So I have to use my incredible powers of memory. Okay. I saw 2 chances and they were both decent. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I'm not happy. I mean, I can play the game. I just ignore things like the ones that piss me off. I don't go to the FMpedia. Because I'm like, okay. It's more like a lot of the stuff is just like, it's just FM12. Yeah, I still remember FM11. Oh yeah, we'll bring that in a later date. We'll bring that in a later date. We'll bring that in. I kind of used to the song that SI always keeps singing, which is, yeah, it's like, certain features are like placeholders for the future. I'm like, dude, seriously, is that how you do things? Okay, all right. So again, I guess so. And we've got people who actually pay money for it. Like, okay. I guess the world is willing to wait, I guess. Yeah. All they want is a database and a match engine to play the game. The rest of it, they're willing to wait. Okay. Who am I to argue with the world? Because that's the majority, right? Yeah. The majority don't use data hub. The majority, what a goal! Oh my God, I feel so good about myself right now. The underlap on the left flank, exactly the check back I saw, the cross to the middle for the target man, where the cross is 100%, almost 100% success rate. The technique is good. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful game. Tactics, where your scoring goals is a beautiful, beautiful game. Sounds like, no, but they can improve the game a lot more. Of that, I'm telling you, I have absolutely no doubt. I have to find enjoyment somewhere, right? Because if I want to spend time looking at this, I'll probably get annoyed. So I go to the next page, because this tells me this is the only page. Matt said, go to advanced stats. Yeah, and then got Ubda still. I mean, I've been cracking so many jokes about Ubda. It's still in the game. Oops. Nah, it's still there. I've been cracking so many jokes about this all over social media. The best part is they put in this abbreviation and it doesn't even exist in the FMpedia. That's the hilarious thing. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got Norby. They're trying to. We got our players in good positions. I'm not worried. So we got my patented diamond pivot. Once we go there, the pivot will form. There we go. Boom. This is a diamond pivot. I mean, this guy is gonna move slightly higher. But this is like this is the very aggressive version. So there are 3 possible roles that can work there: the wing back, the full back, and what's the other role I spoke about last time? The inside fullback, right? So what we're going to do now is, since we're leading and we're looking nice and comfortable and doing all kinds of wonderful things, we're going to turn this one to the inside fullback. because we're allowed to make changes in games. Huh? They start the same tactic, but you can make the role change when you're playing. I honestly think FM will start updating a game. They usually do that. No, they will. I think you see they did a flurry of updates like last week, right? But that was largely when you look at the change list for the updates, it's largely got to do with stability, which is the reason why I dropped my video. Because I figured that we need my video to go like crazy, a lot of views, a lot of comments, people dropping comments into it, sharing what they feel. Because they will do quick fixes now for stability so more people can play the game. Then they're going to address everything that's wrong. I mean, they will try to address as many things as they can. They have to, of course, look at the console and this. I brought up Data Hub, the fact that we can't train we can't train the youth team. So these are areas of the game that might get addressed. I don't know if it's going to be the next one, but definitely there are issues with the game. The other thing I think they're going to do is because it's ridiculous right now that I don't mind GPU 78%, which is fine, 80%, 89, 90. My system is pretty efficient, so I like to see it at high numbers. It means that I'm using all the frames for rendering. But the moment I do this, I drop this baby, this starts to go, now it's 60, then it starts to drop, 42, 44, 45, then I put this up, FPS goes back to 60. Then I drop it down. FPS drops 49, 41, 42. Yeah. So I think what SI might do is switch the there we go. Saw that. Look at that cross from her, man. So what SI could do is optimize the settings a bit more. So I expect to see higher frame rates later because this doesn't make sense. But this is okay. I mean, I'm not 100%. I don't think any rig is going to be 100%. Most of people will be at like 60 to 70. But normally what you'll see is the GPU going to about 60, 70. That's fine. All right? It still means I got a lot of headroom. No? I'm barely smoking, man. The temperature and my cores are doing okay. I mean, I don't really monitor my GPU's temperature. It should be fine. I'm used to a lot of games. I play a lot of like crazy graphically intensive games. So I've never had any issues with them. So this is cool, man. We're doing well. We locked down the left flank. We've had 2 goals from Maluk, the playmaker, the free roll. And now we've gone into a bit more of a rigid shape. We've got the inside fullback. So the inside fullback now forms like a 2. Yeah, there we go. So we can see when we're defending, it's not too bad. Yeah, they have to come up. This is so funny. Okay. Darlin with the ball. Okay, we'll make some changes at 62 minutes. Can we bring on it? Oh no. Can we make changes? Yeah, we can. Do you know what these players do for a living? No, I don't. Okay. All right, let's go to player selection. What's Sandstrom like? Sandstrom, where are you? Okay. Hang on a minute. Okay, it's your bottom of the list somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's because it's... Oh, yeah, you can do it before a game, but you can't do it in a game. Huh? Sandstrom. Okay, Sandstrom, we bring Sandstrom on, a player in the center. Wagler, we can also we can bring Sandstrom on and player here. Okay, done. Sandstrom is a real star in our team. But I rotated the team. I actually didn't. I forgot that Sandstrom was in the team. Everybody was so happy to interact with this new FMP, the Nobel Touch. I remember streamers without the first mention at FM. I never talked about FMpedia once, right? Did I say it's a good feature? I never once mentioned it. It's okay for some of the stuff. I think FMpedia, you can, some of the features within the game, if you're looking for them, it helps you out. Let's say you can use the FMpedia to navigate in the game because you can type in England and it'll take you to the page. Let's say certain things, you can even go to the tactics page from the FMpedia itself. So that is quite cool. It's quite helpful in that regard. Yeah. Gotta play Darut Sandstrom whenever she scores. Yeah, she's good now. Look at our team. Look at hat trick coming up. No, it wasn't a hat trick. I think we're gonna go change views. Too far away. I don't like this tactical view. It's just too far away. You can barely see anything. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can barely see anything. Maybe your eye vision is a lot better than mine. We are totally dominating, baby. Complete and absolute. No, this team is. They love Joey. They win every game with Joey in charge. Maybe I should change my name to Joey Poppa for the men's team. Swap the two managers over. Joey Poppa resigns, go to the other club, and the other manager resigns, he comes to this club. Okay, yeah, defensively solid. Yeah, the diamond pivot is working very well because now the diamond pivot is a lot more defensive. So if you see this right now, right, or we can't do it from here. If you see this right now, our pivot is going to be different. There we go. So this is the DM, all right, the advanced center back. So this is my inside full back, and this 1, 2, 3. All right, so they go like this, boom. So he's not going too far, and they go here, and they help to keep the ball, and then we do an overload on this side of the pitch. This side is just taking its own sweet time to come out the pitch. Yep, nice. Then we get the whole diamond pivot. See that? It's a diamond pivot. This role is not too aggressive, right? Because we are playing an advanced centre back. The advanced centre back isn't really running up the pitch. So I don't mind that too much. Come on. Boom, shakalaka. Good. That's why you're there. Lundgren, Wickstrom, Darlin, yep, okay. Doing well. I like what I see. So we go back to broadcast. They are playing beautiful football, man. Let's go to key highlights. This team is playing well. Basically, like teams like Man City are playing with these setups right now. Quite a number of teams are playing with this like 3 and the 1 in front of them. I think it's the best system in the world at the moment right now because it seems to be solid. Joel Spy, how are you, man? Yeah, I'm sorry. They will update the game. Don't worry. What Epic's tactics should I use? FM24's Epic's tactics. Just import them and they work just fine. Don't have to change them. Whatever it worked in FM24 works here. I imported mine. I don't know. Some people are saying they had issues with theirs, but I imported mine as a collection. I didn't import individually. Yeah? I just imported the collection. Yeah, that worked. Because the set-piece creator is exactly the same. No change. Yeah. Because set-piece creator doesn't depend on roles. It depends on position, right? So it just looks at your players in the formation. That's it. And even then, it doesn't care about that. It's just players. Nice. Okay. Done a good job, girls. Oh, yeah? Oh, man, the waifu. How would you improve Arsenal's current system? In real life, they don't have to improve it anymore. They're playing quite solid. Yeah, they would be fine. I think they just tweaked it slightly. I only think they would need to do is some of the games, they got to just play to Goikaria's strengths, which is try and hit teams more in transition. Because sometimes they like to go camping as well. Oh, nice ball. Oh, yeah. Come on. Beautiful football coming from the ladies, man. Look at the Samba soccer on display. It's offside. It's Samba football at its finest. I'm gotten them to do the Samba. The Samba. They are just omnipotent, man. They haven't lost, no. They conceded only 1 goal since I took over. Before that, they were losing. They were on a losing streak. And then when I took over, immediately they must have loved Joey Poppa. They must have loved Joey Poppa. The moment Joey Poppa showed up, they went on a winning streak. They have not lost. No. Joey Poppa has been absolutely the man for them. Right, he came in, he brought some self-belief to the team, and they absolutely played their hearts out. Look at that. They're top of the table. When I took over, they were on a losing streak. Now, they are smashing it. They smash literally every team now. That's good. Upcoming match against Darmstadt. Now we go to Propheto Poppa. Propheto Poppa is not having such a good time. Propheto Poppa has been struggling. He's still looking for his first win. All the way. He's been like, on one side, Joey Poppa is doing well. Propheto Poppa with the same tactic is struggling. See, he proves a point, no? He does prove a point, no? Yeah. And the interesting thing is, I quick pick, then I only look at one position, right? One or two key positions on the pitch. I look at the AMC position, I looked at the left winger position, and I look at the right winger position. And of course a striker. So these four positions, these are the only ones I paid attention to. So I got to do the same thing here again. All right, but we have to remember to make sure that we get the right players in. So we don't do any sit narrow, whatever. Okay. All right, so yeah, I did already. I think I did. So this is only one. We need this guy to create. We need this guy to create, and we need this guy to create. Oh my goodness, the number of creators we need this tactic. That'll be fine. And Hansik, look, you gotta do the due diligence. You gotta explode into space. I don't know if you have it, but you're the only left-footed player we have. And this guy is Embrelli. Embrelli has got no concentration, so chances are he's gonna be caught offside 9 out of 10 times. He's just gotta go. Really, that was a ball meant for me? I'm sorry. Then Taki, we're gonna let him go because apparently, I can't. I can't see myself using him. If you can have him. Okay. Then we got Rashi. Rashi is okay, I think Ritter can play up top, right? Striker, no, he can't. But I mean, jumping reach, shot. He's like the Florian Wirtz or Kaiserslautern. Chico D'Amico. Oh no, Kim Jisoo cannot play because he's traveling. That's it. Our team has fallen apart. He's the only player in our team that's got jumping reach. The only player in our team who's got jumping reach of 15. The rest of the team is jumping reach of 12. Like, you get 12. There we go. Elvedi, 13. Okay, like Elvedi, you got to play. Gamfi is 15. Okay, wait, hold on. Last man, Libero. What about this guy, Afiz? Afiz Arimu. Kunze, what are you like? Kunze 10, Kunze. Afiz, you play. That guy is too slow. Yeah, alright. Okay. Jolly. Okay, Jolly is not bad. He can cross the ball. He's got dribbling. He's got some set piece magic in him. It's about 12. Let's go. So they are still looking for their first win. Can we get them their first win? I hope so. So I don't expect to see any more updates from SI for a while. Because those two were quick out of the gate. So I think the next update, they're going to work really hard to make sure that they get something substantial out, I guess. And address, hopefully, the issues that many of us have raised. Like, why is the table looking like that? Okay, all right. I was looking for my team, but I went like, wow, that's a big table. Hey, sure, how are you, man? Welcome back. How's your work? Okay, it's raining. And I also told SI this. When it rains and it's dark, you see flickering shadows. Other than that, it's fine. Yeah, so we go. All right, Kaiserslautern looking to try and do something against. Who are we playing against? I don't do abbreviations very well. I'm so sorry, guys. I think Dresden. This could be Dresden. I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Is there a full name there? Darmstadt. Okay, we're playing Darmstadt. Okay, match stats. It's a drizzle, 21 degrees, calm, Bundesliga 2. We're going to have to come to this and come to that. All right, get that back. Okay. Hopefully addresses PC players. I don't know. Like, they cannot address everybody. They cannot just go, the PC players. But PC players, they have to try and... I'm sure they want to fix it for everybody. Because on the forums, right, the console have their own sub-forums on the SI boards. And there's only a small percentage of people who play the game and go to the forums. Yeah. Not many. Do you see a lot of people? I don't see that many. Okay, we had one shot, but so far... Wait, we are red, not blue, okay? That was them having a shot. Okay, so looking at us, so far we allowed them to have shots at us a fair few times, I've noticed. I'm concerned that on that one flank we got no aggression, that's all. Okay, here we go. Shot, the same... Oh my goodness, who are you? Oi! Oi, same tactic. Oh, Cyan. What a miss. What a miss. I need more frames, baby. I need more frames. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sahin to Elvedi. Elvedi, nice work from the... why is Sahin just standing there? They're like, he didn't move forward, no. Like, run now. Nice. Oh, he's in. Oh, he misses. The team's appreciation summarizes his performance so far. Like, FCK, you ass decisive. Terrible are you. You made me look up. You made me look up, man. Team's abbreviation, who? Oh, yeah, I can see that now. Just put an asterisk between F and C, right? Okay. We're not playing well. And then we're going to concede a goal. I knew it. No. The girls are doing so well. Our left flank has got no aggression, right? I suspect. Told you. No aggression, no bravery. You see, in my head, I knew this was going to be a problem. In my head, right, I knew it was going to be a problem. My head was telling me why you want to play that guy there. He's got no aggression, no bravery. I'm already thinking of bring him on already. We can play this guy, Wexer. Okay, Wexer, you coming? Wexer, if you're in the team. Wexer, you're playing in defense. Wexer, where are you? Okay. Why did you show me that player? He's not even on my team. Redondo. Oh, man. I don't know who to pick. Go. Like, I saw Wekasa just now. Now I don't have Wekasa anymore. Oh, there we go. He's in the team, what? Oh, yo, toad breath. Oh, this is why this is why. Oh, thank you, SI. Yeah. He's not in the starting 11, so why would he be in the team selection 4? That is so funny. That is hilarious, man. You selected Florian Kanasi to replace... No. Whatever. No. I'm just getting to know my place. Don't tell me who's coming off. Rickman Taki, maybe you. Okay, I will take off this guy and put on Rickman Taki. Sorry, you're off. I'm sorry. You not helping me defend. Why show us players not in the match? I just realized it. No, there are players that are not in the game, right? They're showing me their names. I was like, so there I was looking for Wekasa everywhere. I'm going like, hey, Wekasa, can you play? All right, cool, man. You good. I forgot you. There we go. He's not in the starting 11. No, this is not a starting 11. Look at the bench, right? Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Where's the bench? Okay, there we go. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, apparently, I don't come with everybody, you know. He's not there. So the game decided, hey, you know what? You should have brought... this is the game, Match Engine AI telling me, you stupid idiot. You should have brought him along. Now you're going to learn your lesson. I have to teach you the right way. That's the game trying to remind me, Oh, we got Daniel Hanslick with a corner. Short corner routines, guys. You don't have to play near post. Go short corner. I guarantee you're going to score goals. Yeah. Look at that, baby. He dribbled past that guy. Jolie got in. Then he went for the impossible angle. Oh, no. It took a deflection. Okay, all right. Took a deflection. Hey, I would do the same thing. You think when I play football, I run down the byline. You think I don't try that? I try that all the time. Last time I was a winger, right? I always try to score or go with the outside of my boot. Always. You think I'm going to set it up for somebody else? Maybe I'm going for goal myself, man. You know what my teamwork rating was when I was playing as a winger? 1. I don't play for other. I only play for myself. Yeah. You want to score goal? What? Sergio Lopez with that goal. Oh my goodness. We score an equalizer. They score 1. Scorcher from distance. Nothing we could do about it. The pressing was good. Yeah, but the guy was just there. Boom. Shakalaka. Took it up. And then bang. They tried to close him down. 23 and 8. Who are these? They're 2 DMs. Okay, it's all right. Man, they are playing so much better than us, Darmstadt. Darmstadt, yeah, the yo-yo Bundesliga team. There are a few yo-yo Bundesliga teams here. Once in a while, they're in the Bundesliga. Then the next moment, they're back in Division 2. That's it. We just met one of them. Because Darmstadt were in Bundesliga last season, right? Yeah, so I'm paying the price. So some of these teams are quite strong. And I don't have a defender. My Kim Ju, whatever his name is. Oh, wow. Another player who cannot handle. He just got shoved off the ball. That's nice. I saw that. The animation was good. I've never seen that before, no? Yeah. It's like almost as good as a collision. Because the player came, right? And that's the first time I've seen it in the game where two players come into contact and one guy stumbles. That is good. That is what I mean, right? This is the thing that I like about Football Manager 26. You do see these kind of things in the game. But you don't see it everywhere. So there are still moments where in some of the parts of the match engine, it looks like they're ghosting through the player. And I know what's supposed to happen. It means, like, the guy, they use their strength to challenge for the ball. They didn't have time, or maybe that animation wasn't, I don't know. I can't explain it. Must be something of the animation because the guy won the ball. So I just saw it just now and it was really cool. I hope I can find it again, man. Okay, hold on now. I think I have a way of doing that. Oh no, I didn't didn't load the plugin. Time 120, 123. Okay, I have to remember that. So the men are struggling. The women are just singing songs. They're singing in the rain. Same tactic. Uh-oh, here we go again. I think what we're going to... Oh, no. They're coming through. Oh, it's a foul. Okay, all right. We're going to make a change to the role. Okay, so we're going to use fullback. And we're going to use the inside fullback here. Yeah. So I got to dial it down a bit. Don't get a wingback to run up the pitch so much. So second half, we're going to have to tweak it. Remember, we can change roles. It's just that they have to use the same tactic. But we can't change the shape. We cannot go from 4-2-3-1 to 4-2-2-1 or some nonsense like that. No? We're allowed to change the role. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Okay, here comes Ritter. Ritter went diving. Bayer Leverkusen school, not the Kaiserslautern school. We do that a lot in Bayer Leverkusen. Jolie, oh, nice ball. Set up. Oh, see, still. See, it's at 60 FPS, so I'm not missing any frames. See that? So when they're playing the game just now, not now, like just now, you can see it. No? Yeah. I don't know, at this point in time, why the GPU should be 92. Honestly, no idea why. Because there's no rendering involved. Only the only the little 2D things on the screen. Yeah, so there is something wrong with the optimization of the graphics. I believe there is. Like, it's not perfectly set up. Yeah. Still a lot of work to do. But the problem is this: if they do the optimization for high-end machines, they will affect all the console players. So there's a tricky balance they have to do, I think. Yeah. No, the team is just useless. That my girls' team has got more aggressive players than the men's team. Yeah, I only got one lady in that team who's not aggressive. The rest are very aggressive. There's one. This team has got some aggressive players, but there's like earlier, right? We had one guy on the left flank. Yeah, they're not playing very well. So I gotta use the same tactic, but I guess for this team we're gonna have to use the inside fullback version. But the problem with the inside fullback version is that the wingers need to go on attack, right? But the wingers here can't attack on their own. They need the support of their players. So we're gonna have to look at the inside fullback and the fullback support. Those two. Inside fullback is too deep. This is too deep. He's not getting up the pitch. So you're going to go fullback. Now both of them are now fullbacks. Yeah, fullback on attack. On attack duty. This is how you do fullback on attack duty. Fullback on attack duty. That's it. Same as Football Manager 24, right? Fullback on attack duty has got forward runs, right? Get further forward. I mean, gets further forward is the thing, right? But this one is as close as you're gonna get to that. So your starting position is a bit higher. Man, we got wall up by Namstad. We did okay at the start. We equalized and then failed to. And I got nobody on the bench I can bring on. The goal of our club is to ensure that we don't get relegated, and I think they'll do a good job of not being relegated. But 3 points are coming closer and closer to the relegation zone, who is playing poorly? We got Emrily playing poorly. We got Ritter playing poorly. Man, the list of players who are playing terribly is quite long. We got Rashi. I put Rashi for Ritter. Search defenders. Anybody here stands out? Elvedi 6.4. And then we've got, I guess, Aidu for. No, we can't bring him on. Yeah, that's it. I honestly, when I'm making changes, I literally am guessing who's coming on. So Jolie had 1 assist as a wingback. The goalkeeper is doing terribly. Could be also we have to look at our goalkeeper, because I haven't really checked our goalkeeper out. Like, what's his attributes like? Yeah, I suspect our goalkeeper is reflexes 15, aerial reach 14, handling 12, and that means crosses he doesn't deal with them very well. Hey, that combined with low command of area, that doesn't make him a good goalkeeper for a defensive team, a team that's going to escape relegation. He can't claim the ball in the air, I guess. That's how I see it. Okay, not good. The men have tasted their first defeat. There I was in this game thinking that we have a chance to win this game. But nee, baby, we lost the game. We lost the game. My head saying, why you want to play the 4-3-3? Because the girls are gonna play it. The girls can play any tactic. They've been changing tactics, and they make it seem like, okay, no problem, we're gonna win that game too. Defended. Okay, I mean, not too bad. The problem for us, we didn't create chances. Yeah, enough decent chances. They had some good one. They had one. And our goalkeeper had a very bad game. Our goalkeeper performed poorly in this game. Because if you're looking at the chances that they created, right? We got Lidberg with 2 goals, only 0.7 XG. That's like 0.3, 0.3. Okay, so 0.3 or 0. I mean, we don't know how many shots he had. Okay, so it's not like our goalkeeper is terrible. Yeah, in this team, he's playing very badly. Yeah, we weren't good enough is the message I have to send the team. Okay, so latest results don't look good for our team, man. Looking at them, they're coming closer and closer to the relegation zone. Darmstadt get the better. No cheating, So we cannot use. I mean, I have the editor enabled, but we cannot use the editor. So there's no way we can do that. We cannot add any players. Lidberg, he's from Darmstadt. Yeah, he's been playing really well in the league. Right, he's been banging all the goals. Look at Lidberg. He's not bad, no, this guy. Yeah, okay, let's look at what we can do with our team, right? Okay, let's set up the starting 11. Okay, Emreli. Is he any good? I don't think so. So we're going to have to sink the boat with Emreli. Then we're going to bring this guy on. Okay, so we have to remember him. Abiyama has got aggression and bravery. If anything else, this guy should be on the bench instead of the other guy. This guy is out now. Skyta, whatever your name is. Okay. There we go. Skytata. I mean, so far he's not adding anything to our team. We have to put him down. I rather play Wackerser here. Okay, then we've got Haas. Haas is a fullback, and I got Zimmer, another wingback. So we're gonna bring Haas with us. That will be S2. Okay. They got Zimmer. Alright, so Sky Tata is not, I think, yes. Okay, that's it. Sky Tata won't be playing. We got him. Still better than what we were using just now. Zimmer can be on the bench. Kunz is okay. Yeah, Kunz for him. Yeah, you play badly, so you get out of my face. Taki leaving the club. Search, actually, right? Elvedi should play here, and then we'll play Search as the ball playing defender. And then we got Haas, wing back. I think now we're gonna have to think about using Haas a bit more than Klein Haase. Okay. I know the other player is a bit better, but we are having some issues. Okay, so let's not be too let's show up our team. We are in trouble. We have to, and there's no way. There's nothing I can do in the data hub that can help me. I can't look at my tactic, go what kind of chances was I creating, that kind of thing. Yeah, all that is not information I can. Yeah, all the information is in there. Rashi injured 1 to 3 days. Wickston contract set to expire. No. We have to. Director of football. Okay. You done a good job so far. So delay decision, no. Apply. Offer contract. Don't be the mean fella. Joey Poppa, everyone's top of the table. Let's not rock the boat. Key findings, player contracts to expire, because ladies game, right? So they're always gonna have this issue. So we got Malok, Sandstrom, Lindgren, this one, and then we got Nelly. What the heck just happened? Alright, and this one we got on the screen. Nastrom as well. Nastrom will offer contract. Oh no, you're too slow. Nolan, I've used the Blossom Davis. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, this is Betty Davis Eyes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I remember the name, which says so. I remember. Okay, then Olsen. I don't really remember. Okay, what about Grand Home? Then Stomberg. Okay, apply. Remaining. No. DOF. DOF negotiate. Okay. Can. Okay. DOF negotiate. I'm tired though. I'm like clicking one by one now. I thought I can do all of them. Again, DOF negotiate. Then again, 1 and 2. Both are negotiate DOF. Yeah, I cannot now. And he can't even do this here. Alright, and then Stromberg. I'm not going to do all of them. Okay, done. Delegate player. Yeah, okay. Alright. I found her demands to be unacceptable. Oh, this is a fierce one. No, enter contract negotiations. Finance promises. What? You could know unreasonable. 2,700 per annum. Give her 2,006. Suggestion. See, she was reasonable. I don't know. I don't care about the money. That's the job of the board. Yeah, there's the board, not me. Okay, you just sign the contracts. Don't worry. Okay. I thought I got you hired for a job. Yeah, okay, sign like that. Okay, that's it. What's so difficult? It's not our problem. Money is not my problem. It's the board's problem. Yeah, you know why? Because I don't want to look for it. Worry about it later. Okay. Anyway, at the trajectory the women's team is taking, right? They could get promoted this season. Yeah, they're playing well. Any system I give them, they seem to be doing quite well. Right, so they've done quite well. So looking at this, there's no league table here for the squad. Okay, so looking at this, the Team TG. So you're gonna be playing what? 16 games already top of the table. I have no doubt in my mind they'll do well. So far they've done quite well, so we're gonna keep this run going. Then we got a question decline. Apparently, the delegating the press conferences doesn't work very well in the game, does it? Because some of those vultures keep finding me, man. Those vultures are finding me on a bad run. Stay away from me. Dinamo Dresden make Jung offer. He's a decent looking player. Especially Leon Robinson could be leaving. Who's Leon? Leon, defender, 12, can play as a fullback, defender. I mean, decent. Okay, I'm not going to talk to the press. The continue button, a lot of people have said they wanted to go for the inbox, right? Do you know I'm one of those that actually, I actually don't mind how it's working right now, which is goes to the next day. Instead of the inbox, right? Goes by one message. I actually prefer it to go to the next day. I know a lot of people want to go back to the old one because I'm like, if you want to read messages, why do you have to depend on the squad box? I mean, like, if you have got messages here, so you can just go to messages like this, right? And then hit the down arrow button to read it, or hit another button. But the problem is I don't like to I like the space bar to go to the next day. Right. So here's like, they want the space bar because they want to keep their hand on the mouse. I reckon. I like the fact that space bar takes me to the next day. It's like, I like it, man. I made your tactics video last year made me win a lot. Please I will, but at the moment right now, right? The reason why I'm not doing any tactics video is because I feel that the match engine, there might be changes, and I want to know for a fact that the tactics are good. Because I need to see things like short maps. I need to see where the chances are coming. And if I don't see them, then it's like I'm guessing. I'm just like, this tactic is good. Man, I got nothing to back me up with. Yeah. At least if I'm playing, and you see what nowadays I do is I play a game for like 10 games. I play for 10 matches, right? And then I make a tactics video because based on those 10 matches I can see enough and I can see the data. Now I can't. So yeah, man. Once SI give us a data hub, I might do a tactics video about how to choose the right roles. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I was thinking of doing a video on how to set up tactics because I personally prefer out of possession to be the same as in possession. But there's no empirical way right now for us to go and say it is better. You can't, right? I mean, you got to play the games now individually. You can't holiday mode. You can holiday mode if you want to, but the match preparation activities all give you a bonus. So you got to be physically choosing the match preparation activities now. So it gets to be quite like, okay, how do we... So I have to play the games. I'm hoping that by next week I'll get my first tactics video out, which is why last couple of days I've been thinking. I did a video already for you guys, tactics video, and then there won't be. I don't think there's a video coming out this week because I did a video. Then I went like, okay, that's it. I'm not putting it out. It just I don't feel good about it. Yeah, I just don't. So the ladies, look at that, man. They're just slamming that. Okay, let's go. They got 5-2. Now they're looking at me going, okay, so we got a few more games left. All right, we're playing Bustthenet SK, and they're top of the table. The women are just riding high. Wow, his name is Leopold, wins a new 3-year Hanover contract. Not bad. Amina Biefield approach for Lang. Who's that? Huh? Okay. Loan approach for Haas. No, we don't want. I think I can play Haas in my team. Haas is playing for the guys, right? So, okay, what area of, okay, since Jake, you're asking about tactics, right? So my question to you, which area of the tactics are you struggling with? Which part of tactics? Please, Andrew, please don't say, I want a tactic to download. I can't really help you there. There are already tactics in the downloads folder. Which area of the game is affecting you guys? I thought the tactics are quite straightforward. No? How many clicks are there? 5 clicks before the game. 5 clicks. Okay, let's look at the girls. We're playing in our... Okay, we are playing from left to right, I think. Yeah, that's green. And they're blue. Yeah, they're blue. So we're green, they're blue. Okay, so let's see if we can win the game. Again, we're in green, they're blue. Okay. All right, defend. Come on, girls. Nice work from Wickstrom. She goes in hard. She lets the player know that she's going to be a defensive presence. A good free kick, cleared. And there goes Lindstrom on the counter. Can she... she checked in and she ran right into the player. That's nice. I like that. I like the animation. Yeah. They see that a lot in football, right? They run, and they check in, they lose the ball. Defended. Okay. I guess I should have... We didn't set up match preparation activity. Yeah, we didn't. I don't plug and play, but I'm struggling with the out of possessions and choosing the right formation. Okay, that's going to be easy. I'll do a video on that. Yeah. I was thinking of doing a video. That's exactly the kind of video I was thinking of doing. I wanted to do a general video like how would you choose your out of possession roles and how would you choose your out of possession shape and why would you choose one over the other? Meaning, like for example, I am playing like this. This is my in possession shape, and this is also my out of possession shape. That's not the same team. Sorry, that's a different team. I was like, this is my in possession shape, and this is my out of possession shape. Notice I'm playing a 4-2-3-1, but I'm defending like this. They are doing it like a textbook way of playing. Exactly. So they're quite deep. I was going to do a video on when you should follow your shape and when you shouldn't follow your shape. Why you should do that, right? So, yeah, but I've got to play a lot more games and see data to, confirm what is presently just a working theory in my head. Yeah, and sometimes I don't feel comfortable doing that, like making a statement and it sounds like a sweeping statement and okay, all right, I think, this is not working. So we got to change one of the roles. She is now a free row as a tracking. This is a pressing. We're doing the overload on this side. So what we want is this player to screen now. Okay, we're going to get her to screen. Instead of PDM, she's going to start screening. So as a DM is fine. This person will just stay in this area. Okay, well, this one still presses. We could actually turn them both into screening. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So we don't open up. I notice I'm opening up to their AM. Because we want them to lose the ball on the flanks, not on the sides. So far, I've seen a few here where we lose the ball on the sides. And the tactical changes have kicked in and now we are playing higher up the pitch. I think it's worked. Yep, I think it's worked. Yep, it looks like it has. Let's see what has happened. Yeah, they've gone to the flanks. They're trying to run in. They ran into trouble. Okay, it's working. So what we can do is go into this. Go to 2D Classic, go to comprehensive or full match if you're the kind of person that I think you might be. So TTG versus TFF. Wow. Thank God for Fridays. It's meeting. I don't know what TFF means. Oh, this is going to be an interesting game. No? Because I think that we might have needed to prepare slightly differently for this game. Get a screening, they're getting it through, but they're not getting a lot of, they got it wide. Defended. Yeah. You see, right now, the two players are screening only. I don't like that. I like one to be pressing. supporting the fullback. See, one is tracking, one's gone out. I need to watch your full match already. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Wiggity Disu. Hey, the ladies have won every single game I managed them in. So they have not lost yet. Okay, this is correct. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. So this is the two DMs, right? So these are the two DMs. They're the screening ones, right? Oh no, these two are the screening. This is the AM. So this is tracking midfielder. So this is screening. If they're overlapping, okay. What do we do? What do we do? This is tracking. That's fine. We're on central. We're not attacking. This is screening. But right now, it's not really working. So we're going to go defensive and screening and pressing. I'm going back to pressing. I don't like screening. That's too deep now. There's already one tracking. So why we need somebody to put some pressure. Okay, nice. Wikström to Waglen to Johansson. Nice run through the middle. Go. Nice. Okay, good. Check it back. Beautiful. Oh, man. That was a good move. Good. Go. Boom. Counter press. Fail. So they got in, but players should be in good defensive positions. Yeah, should work. Because we were using the same shape, right? So they didn't have to reset. They just track back. I don't use the visualizer. I never use the visualizer. I don't think you need to. The visualizer is not. It's just they suggested positions. Because it doesn't show you things like. Do you know that two roles can actually sit on top of one another? But the visualizer doesn't show you that. Doesn't show you that the defensive the dropping defensive midfielder is going to sit on another role during certain phases of the game. Yeah. This is nice. So I actually look at the movement of all the roles individually, then I come up to play them. Out of possession is because in possession is not an issue. Out of possession, the visualizer does not tell you anything. Doesn't help you. It's my opinion now. And a lot of the time, your out of possession roles will screw up because you all like counter press. And you do not know why it's screwing you up. The thing, I give you the thing, I just tell you the problem lies with how you're using you have to remember what counter press does, where your players are when the counter press ends. Nice, boom, okay, beautiful, okay, we got back. So defensively, I think screen was the wrong thing. I don't like two screens. One is always more than enough in any tactic in the center. You don't need two. If you do two, it's OP. You should only really have one screening rule. Nice. Okay, we got them pressing. That screening is in the center, covering the center. That was good. Okay, won the ball. We want to win on the flanks. Exactly where I want to win the ball. Looking good. And the build-out looks out nice. Okay, beautiful. Getting into the area, playing through passes, trying everything. That was nice. A central true ball. Now we go to the flanks. Pressing goes in. Tracking has gone in. And the screening is covering the center. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. You see, I'm looking. This is my screen. Right? These are my tracks. That's my track. And these two are my press. So what I want to see is this guy putting pressure on the flanks, supported by this and this. So we create a pincer movement on the flanks. The only other thing that I'm worried about is one thing I noticed is this. Am I on? I knew it. Boom, shakalaka. We drop this. We should be fine. And we can leave it. We can make ourselves a bit more tighter. Okay. Yeah. Now we don't open so much space. Wistrom, Johansson. Defensively, looking quite okay. Now it's just a matter of the goal. When is the goal coming? That's all. Why did you hurl my player to the ground? Useless or OP? Yeah, I don't like the visualizer. I never use the visualizer for OP. It doesn't tell you about how the roles are playing. And then nobody Look, counter press is going to screw you up more. It's a okay. Basically, this is how I play. I don't even use different OOP shapes. I can make them, but if I make them, I always pay attention to the choice of roles. But I need a bit more time. But I'm quite comfortable. I'm very comfortable playing the same shape in and out of possession. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, there we go. Counter press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you got to count 10 seconds, huh? Then your players will get into the OOP shape. Do you realize what I just said? That's the secret sauce. You got 10 seconds, your players will be counter pressing. Then after that, they get back into the OOP shape. You think about it for a while. Is your OOP shape too deep? They have to run back to the if you chose like 4-5-1, everybody run back, right? Well, that's a hell of a journey for the 2 AMs to make. Yeah. Any tips or lower tiers English are forced to use route 1. Yeah, route 1 is quite good one. 4-4-2. I also do 4-2-4. Yeah. Or play the 4-1-3-2. It's very good in lower league football. Until today, it's still a damn good tactic. Because what they've done in a 4-1-3-2 is you put like so many players deep, right? And don't play like OP shape. Don't go and give yourself a super good and don't make them run like crazy. Okay? So it's either my advice is play a 4-1-3-2 in attack and defend. That's it. Just change the roles. Okay, your wingbacks can be advanced wingbacks in possession of the ball, and when they don't have possession of the ball, they become pressing wingbacks. And then you have your side midfielders do pressing, and the one in the center is screening, and the DM is screening. That's it. Just nice. Yeah, they can play a 4-2-4. Is this standard 2D? Yeah, this is standard 2D. It's not that bad. I like the 2D screen. This year, the 2D screen shows me where my players' feet are positioned. I don't have to guess where they are anymore. Yeah. All right, this is not too bad. Let's get out of this. Let's go to key highlights. That's enough. Okay. So we're going to make sure we win. Yeah, all right. Nolan with the free kick into the area. Nice work from Wickstrom. Wickstrom has been creating a lot of chances. Boom shakalaka. Oh man, I thought the timing would have been perfect. No? So if lower tiers, right, you can play 4-4-2, 4-2-4, right? So you can play like a 4-2-4 in attack with a 4-4-2 defensive with double DMs. But the problem is those wingers they got a long way to come back to help you defensively. So which is why I go one funky tactic to play in the lower leagues is actually the 4-1-3-2. They want to go down the flanks here, but you got guaranteed 2 strikers in attack. I will play a 4-2-4. Or I'll play like a 4-4-2, 4-4-2. So then what I do is in attack, those wingers are wingers on attack, but when I'm defending, they're tracking wingers. Okay, this has been a tough match against Strelbourgs, man. We are asking a lot of questions and we haven't scored anything. So what we're going to do now is do things slightly different. Okay, in possession, we're going to know, we did work ball into box, but the thing we didn't do is low cross. We're still doing the left side balance and everything seems to be working. Yeah. The moment I dropped my this was just nice. So now we are hitting them in the transition. We're not opening ourselves up too much. Now we're just being patient. Okay, so Maluk to Nolan to Johansson. 0.19, 0.13. Look at that, man. Defensively, both sides are not making it easy for each other. There I got this OP shape, right? And I actually have a very aggressive 4-2-3-1 that morphs into like a one defender system. So these guys go and join them in attack. Okay, here goes Wallner, our goalkeeper, playing it short to Wickstrom. Finds the other Wickstrom, Videzo. Nice football. Maluk to Waglan to Wickstrom again. Out to Johansson. This is where we're looking for the chance creation. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Elisa Nolan. I'm looking to them. This is the part where they're supposed to do the deep diagonal from here for Videso to come in, no? We created it right this way for the deep diagonal. Okay? And Johansson just fed Nolan. And Nolan could have done the same thing, deep diagonal, because you see her feet are pointing this way. So she can play the pass. Instead, she takes the thing down, beats this player, comes inside, and then smashes it home. Wow, that's a nice goal. That's a nice goal from Nolan. Good goal there. Okay, looking solid. Again. Okay, we got Maluk now with, I don't know if I pronounced it right. Okay, all these names these Scandinavian names are probably massacring them while we are streaming. Okay, good goal. Okay, again, building up again. Yeah, all right. Underlaps are so good, I tell you. Especially if you do like a focus play on one side and you try and score on the other side. So defensively, we're doing okay. Yeah. Nice. Yep, they can't. We tweaked our system and now looking a bit better. Yeah, they see how it's shaped. Look at the center. Yeah. They're all three players they can't pass the ball to all these three players. They have to play a dangerous pass. They have to like pass into space or to go to this guy. Right? So all three are marked. Then we go. So they can't find these three players. So these three are having problems, right? They got two usually because these guys are pressing and one guy is striking. So they have to go wide, which is exactly where I want them to go. I keep them out of the dangerous areas. Then we win the ball and then we launch our attack. So they lose the ball exactly where I want them to lose, and they are playing. They're falling for my game plan. That's nice. This is a good thing about this tactics creator. That's why I like. So if you know your roles, out of possession roles, the key thing here is going to be all the time. It's going to be this. No, it's really simple. Counter pressing. If you have counter pressing set up and you're playing a high line, okay, and you have your wingers going all the way back, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Because they have 10 seconds, they'll be pushing even higher up trying to win the ball back. Then, once they lose the ball, that winger has to run all the way back to whichever place your OOP shape is telling him to go to. So he's not going to try and track that play. He's going to run back into the position you told him to take up. And that means they have all the time in the world to build up. Again. So why are you doing that? So like for me, I rather like here, I'm attacking. I'm playing a mid block, right? Look at this formation, right? Okay. It is a good out of possession shape. But you got to think about the roles that you have here now. Now, if I were playing this game, I would go, okay, fine. These guys are support duties now. I don't want them to have forward runs. But these guys, I don't want them to play as tracking players. I don't want them to play as those kind of players. So these guys will have wide midfielders. So there'll be more support. Here, I'm actually using tracking wingers. And I'm using wingers. So wingers in possession, tracking wingers. So when they lose the ball, these guys just run back. These guys, so if you play this OOP shape, these guys can be wingers on attack. You might want to have a wide forward. You went to this website, tell you this is a damn good role, whatever. You might like that role. Okay, fine. It's an attacking role. But why would you want him to play as this position as a tracking winger, for example? Because he's just going to not do anything. He's just going to come back. So you made him run from here all the way here, and he's got to track somebody, right? So then he's got to run all the way here striking. No. These guys, it's where do you want them to defend is a very important question. So that's the out of possession is about that. That's the only thing you worry about. If you're going to play counter pressing, do all that, there are a lot of metas now in this game. There are more metas in this one Football Manager's edition than in every Football Manager I played in the last 2 or 3 years. Dribbling is a meta right now. Some of these roles, when you combine them, they're also very strong. I have stopped short of saying that for Gegen pressing systems, right, your in shape and out of shape position must be exactly the same. You cannot change it. You cannot change it to this, which is what SI want you to do. In my head, right? I've got this notion in my head that's saying, SI actually want you to do this, thinking that it's good, then they given their AI a chance and your games are going to be much harder. No, I think if we stick to the same in possession or possession, just change the roles, we do much better. See, we are not that bad. See, the guy is still in a decent position. So when they have to defend, they go deeper. they actually go deep, no, these guys. Oh, Videsio, you stupid schmuck. I just said you go deep, you go from 6.1. No, not schmuck. You're a lady, sorry. No, sorry. Oops. You're not a schmuck. You're not working hard enough, okay? All right, so I'm gonna have to bring Wagland there, and then Nastrom. But I don't know whether she's any good. I'm just randomly picking a player because I'm not going to go and make 3 clicks just to figure out what their attributes are. Match day experience is about watching the football game, not going through a menu that's 3 clicks away. Nice. Good football there. Tick, tick, tick. Watching the 2D screen and going nice. You know, sometimes I think to myself, right, why did they do this, right? They could have just gone, hey, everybody's looking here. We put like a small little, pop box that can come out, right? Like tiles right on the left and the right. You want to see data, we can show it. Then the football pitch can actually scale. It can scale. They're going to be nice. Oh, thank God for Fridays, I made it 3 goals. Wickstrom. Meta is short corner routines. Short corner routines are super good in Football Manager 26. Way better than Impulse. Okay, the girls have done it again. The first half was difficult, right? But look at this, 0.54 XG with 3 goals. Now that's why I call some impeccable finishing. Basically, we actually scored goals from very, very so-so chances. 7 shots on target out of the 9 shots we took. I would say this is a solid performance from the girls. Yeah, from the ladies, they did really well. This is a team that was expected to get relegated. Yep. They are supposed to be relegation strugglers. And we are just smashing everybody. Things got to come down to the fact that they must be a very good team. Must be. 3-0 again. Winning streak continues. We are now open up a 4-point gap at the top of the table. Propheto Poppa, on the other hand, he's having a nightmare, man. Same tactic. Same exact system. Kaiserslautern are struggling. They've lost 1 game. They've drawn 3. They're still looking for their first win of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, what can we possibly do to rectify the situation? Yeah, find better players. That could be the only thing, man, that could help us out. So yeah, I'm going to consider the feedback I've gotten from you guys today about making OOP shapes. I think that's going to be the focus of my next video, but I really need time for that. I just want to put one out unless I'm absolutely... I mean, this working theory is... So far, it's working in my head, and when I play, it works. Yeah, so I'm thinking that it could very well be the way forward. But without it, I might just do the video anyway. I just don't like doing videos where I'm like, are you sure? Maybe 100% sure, and I go like, yeah, I'm working off a... Yeah, I was 50-50 3 days ago. I'm now 80-20, so I think I should do the video. Huh? What do you guys think? Do the video. Huh? Better, right? So guys, this is a great stream. Thank you for coming in. I've got to go to bed soon. I've got to put the kids... I've got to go to bed soon because I got to wake up in the morning to make the children their breakfast before they go to school. So this save is going, man. 820 is good enough for you, huh? Okay, I guess I'll do it. I'll do it. It's got to be... it's not going to be too complicated. I don't want to make it too complicated. I just want to give you guys a very general idea. So Jake, what formation are you playing with right now? What is your in possession formation. Just tell me what the formation is. Is it a 4-4-2? Is it a 4-2-3-1? Is it whatever? Yeah. Are you playing a lower league football team? Or are you playing a top tier football team? Stuff like that. Information is good for me. Because if I come in and I go, okay, this setup, it might not work for a lot of teams. And I've played a 4-4-2 already. I think it's solid. It's a really good tactical system. But again, you're forced into that situation where you have to look for the right kind of players. Aggression is too important right now in Football Manager. It is so important in Football Manager. You say you don't have aggression, you're going to struggle as well. 4-2-3-1 target up top, lower T team, lower league. Okay, 4-2-3-1 target forward. Okay. Wow. Challenging 4-2-3-1. Hope we just dropped the white place. Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. That's what I thought you'd be doing. That's a big mistake with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, to be honest, that's a big mistake. I'll probably play 4-1-4-1, lower league, and then maintain the same tactical shape again. But all I would do is play winger attack. Yeah, so I'll play wingers in that position with a strike for target forward in front. Yeah, the problem is, when you set it up like that, right, and basically when you lose the ball, right, what's going to happen is your front line is so far away from the block. So if you're setting up like a mid-block, right, wow, that's even worse because now they're got to go even further back. Yeah, so it gives the AI time to hit you and build an attack. By then, it's too late now. Yeah, I was right. Liverpool going to strike. So right. Liverpool was... I'm not going to say Liverpool is shambolic. It was purely tactical. Tactical screw up by what's his name? Arne Slot. Full narrow is fine. Yeah, full narrow is okay in 4-2-3-1 as well. Yeah, you can play a narrow system. You can play ball. Hey, one of the best plays to play, actually Jake, you should play the Brazilian box. Underdog as well. Very good tactic. You don't have to change it defensively either. You can change it defensively slightly by making it to a 4-4-2. But then you change the role slightly. But what you do is you play it like tracking wingers. You ask them to track. You track the flanks. So when you lose the ball, right, they become a 4-2-4 tracking the flanks. When you're attacking, it's a 4-2-2-2. Brazil box, right? And then in defense, right, it's actually a 4-2-4. But you make those two guys on the flanks become tracking wingers. So they will just go there when you lose the ball. So they counter press, right? Then after 10 seconds, right, they cannot win the ball back, right? And you're losing possession. They will actually go wide. Then they will help you protect the flanks. Or you can just go 4-2-3-1 box as well. Then they just stay in that same position. So the AI is forced into going down the flanks across the ball. A lot of it is about how do you force the opposite. The thing about Football Manager has always been this. How do you, using a low block with a 4-2-3-1? No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. If you're going to use a low block 4-2-3-1, then don't play a 4-2-3-1 like a 4-1-4-1. And what you do is you just play the same way, 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1. Play with a high defensive line. You're going to do a low block. They're going to be defending in your half. That is why you want them to be tracking wingers. So you play those guys as tracking wingers. Then you put the AM, make him into a tracking midfielder. Then you turn the two guys in the middle as pressing defensive midfielders. Then you take the the pressing instructions and go all the way to neutral so that they don't run out too much. You're making yourself compact. You are actually opening yourself up because of that. You can play a low block, but then you have to use the same attacking shape. You want them to track, right? Follow. But what you're doing is, there is a period of time in your game, about 10 to 15 seconds, where the opposition is having all the time in the world to get themselves into, to build the play through the middle. So instead of giving them that time, you're going from counter press and you're asking those guys to track the opposition player. And they would not be far away from that player because they already were in the attacking position. So for them, they just have to track whoever's on the flank and they'll do a defensive job. Pretty decent one. What is in FM26 inside forwards and support? I don't use inside forwards and support. Yeah, inside forwards are just There's no like support duty right now, so you have to look at runs. So whenever you see a duty doesn't have forward runs, right? You will see the icon on the side, right? So those roles are not making forward runs. Okay. See, if you look at the icon, just look at the icon. It's got one red icon beside what looks like a damn arrow, right? That guy's making forward runs as close as you can. You want it to be even higher, then it's like an attack duty, then ask him for some strange reason, they give you the PI to make him get further forward. So, yeah, it's fun. I'm telling you guys, this game right now is not that difficult. I think most of you have been you're getting too wrapped up on the whole. I'll do a video. I need to go and sleep. I gotta get up really early, and I got 3 hours of sleep in me, and it's already like, oh god, my wife is gonna kill me, man. Yeah, she's gonna kill me because I missed. I got up late the other day, and the kids didn't even have breakfast. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for coming in. You guys stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye. I really need to go when I